Urban Unlimited, God Level Lore Chapter 4, First Team Up, the cold and proud female strategist appears. Night descended like splashed ink, enveloping the abandoned city in a deep darkness. Ling Chen stood in front of the simple wooden house, feeling the slight chill of the night wind. Although the wooden house could provide some shelter, in this perilous unlimited domain, going it alone was not a long-term solution. He needed allies, partners, and even more, a strategist who could help him analyze the situation and formulate strategies. And opportunities often arise unexpectedly. Ding! System releases a limited-time mission, clear the mutated infection source in the abandoned hospital. Mission reward, 500 experience points, 1 random skill book. The system prompt sounded at the right time, causing a flash of light in Ling Chen's eyes. Experience points could increase his level, and skill books could enhance his strength. The rewards were undoubtedly generous. More importantly, clearing the hospital, a high-risk mission, would be extremely risky for him to do alone. It seems, it's time to find teammates, Ling Chen muttered to himself. He opened the regional channel and posted team up information. Team up to clear the abandoned hospital. Requirements, level 2 or above, with some combat experience, priority given to those with healing potions. Heavy rewards for the brave. The message immediately caused quite a stir. In the unlimited domain, teaming up meant risk, but it also meant higher returns. Soon, people began applying to join the team. Me. I'm level 2. Although I don't have much combat experience, I can run. Level 3 warrior, proficient in melee combat, seeking a carry. Level 4 archer, ranged output, safe and reliable. All sorts of applications poured in, dazzling Ling Chen. He carefully screened them, and finally locked his gaze on an ID, Suyu. This Suyu was as high as level 5, but her personal information was very concise, only writing, data analyst, specializing in logical reasoning and information gathering. A data analyst? Isn't that exactly the strategist he needed? Although he didn't know her combat abilities, Ling Chen decided to give her a chance. After all, a calm mind is often more valuable than brute force. He clicked the agree button, and Suyu immediately joined the team. Hello, I'm Ling Chen, the captain of this mission. Ling Chen took the lead in greeting. Suyu. The other party's reply was concise, with an aloofness that kept people at a distance. Ling Chen didn't care, he had expected that the other party might not be easy to get along with. After all, people with high intelligence often had some unique characteristics. The coordinates of the abandoned hospital are XXYY. We'll meet there in half an hour, Ling Chen issued the assembly order. Received, Suyu replied. Half an hour later, Ling Chen arrived at the entrance of the abandoned hospital. The hospital gate was closed, and the rusty iron gate was covered with scratches and bloodstains, emitting a disgusting stench. The inside of the hospital was pitch black, as if hiding countless horrors. This place is creepy enough, Li Ming, who was following Ling Chen, couldn't help but shiver. Since separating from Ling Chen last time, he had been desperately leveling up, and now he had barely reached level 2. When he heard that Ling Chen was forming a team, he immediately ran over to join. Be careful, the infection source inside is not easy to mess with, Ling Chen reminded him. He had already scanned the inside of the hospital with basic reconnaissance, and found that there were at least a dozen mutated creatures inside, all above level 3. As he spoke, a figure slowly walked over. It was a tall woman wearing a black tight-fitting suit. She wore black framed glasses, covering most of her delicate face, but one could still see her stunning beauty. Her expression was cold, and her eyes were sharp, like an unsheathed sword. You are Suyu? Ling Chen asked. Suyu nodded, her gaze sweeping over Ling Chen and Li Ming, with a hint of scrutiny in her eyes. I need to know your abilities, and what help you can provide for this mission, Suyu said straight to the point. My abilities are close combat and basic reconnaissance. Li Ming is my friend, specializing in defense and support. Ling Chen briefly introduced his and Li Ming's abilities. My ability is data analysis and logical reasoning. I can use existing information to analyze the enemy's weaknesses and the best course of action, Suyu replied. Very good, then let's start acting now, Ling Chen said. He took the lead to walk to the hospital door and forcefully pushed open the rusty iron gate. Creak. The harsh friction echoed in the silent night sky, as if opening the gate to hell. Ling Chen held a dagger and carefully walked into the hospital. Li Ming followed closely behind, holding a shield, guarding Ling Chen's back. Suyu stood at the back of the team, her eyes constantly scanning the surrounding environment, as if searching for something. The inside of the hospital was a mess, with broken glass, scattered medical equipment, and dried blood everywhere. The air was filled with a pungent smell of disinfectant, and an even stronger stench. Careful, there's a situation ahead, Suyu suddenly said. She pointed to a room at the end of the corridor. According to the smell and sound analysis, there are at least 3 mutated creatures there. Ling Chen nodded, signaling Li Ming to prepare for defense. He took a deep breath and slowly approached the room. Roar. A low roar came from the room, and then, 3 ferocious mutated creatures rushed out. Their bodies were rotten, exposing their bare bones, their eyes were blood red, and disgusting liquid dripped from their mouths. They are mutated zombies. Li Ming exclaimed, immediately raising his shield and standing in front of Ling Chen. Ling Chen did not hesitate at all, and immediately rushed up. His figure was as fast as lightning, and his dagger stabbed towards the head of a zombie like a poisonous snake. Poochie. The dagger accurately pierced the zombie's eye socket, bringing out a foul-smelling liquid. The zombie let out a scream and fell to the ground. At the same time, the other 2 zombies also pounced up. Li Ming raised his shield and blocked the attack of one zombie, but was scratched on the arm by the other zombie. Li Ming screamed, and a bloody wound immediately appeared on his arm. Careful! Ling Chen roared, taking a step forward to Li Ming, kicking away the zombie, and then waving his dagger to completely solve it. Li Ming, how are you? Ling Chen asked with concern. I'm fine. Li Ming painfully covered his arm, his face pale. He knew that being scratched by a zombie meant the risk of infection. Don't panic, I have a healing potion here. Suyu walked over, took out a bottle of green potion from her backpack, and handed it to Li Ming. This is an advanced anti-infection potion, which can effectively inhibit infection, Suyu said. Li Ming took the potion and drank it without hesitation. After a while, the wound on his arm began to heal slowly, and his complexion recovered a bit. Thank you, Suyu, Li Ming said gratefully. You're welcome, this is what I should do, Suyu said lightly, her tone still cold. Ling Chen looked at Suyu, and a trace of appreciation flashed in his eyes. Although this woman has a cold personality, she is delicate and has powerful resources. It seems that he made the right choice this time. Next, we must be careful. There are more infection sources in the hospital, and more powerful mutated creatures may be hidden, Ling Chen said. He scanned the surrounding environment and continued to move forward. He vaguely felt that this cleanup mission would never be as simple as it seemed on the surface. Deep in the abandoned hospital, a greater crisis is hidden, and Ling Chen and his temporary team are about to face a more severe test.
Let's stop reading the novel here. See you in the next chapter. Please follow us.